Hi, Julie Torrens here. So I'm going to keep going on these tags. My whole desk was set up to work on tags. And I bought these stickers. I got them from Temu. And I thought they might look good on these darker tags. And I think they do. So I'm still working on, this is too big. I'm still working on some ephemera for my summer journal. So maybe just these two will fit. We don't necessarily have to have them on two, so let's just keep one. But I just thought that would be something that would be nice on darker things. White roses. Okay, we don't need to play with this all day. All right, I'm going to have to find a spot for those. But anyway, I just thought that we could keep going before I put everything away. So I started out with these 3 tags. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the corners. Because sometimes I just get nervous because I haven't cut the corners. And am I going to be working too high? Which, you know, sometimes it's kind of cool to have something sort of go off the page, so to speak. But no sense in getting worried about something that's not worth worrying about. So I'm just going to go ahead and maybe I'll just use this. And the right's not exactly the same as the left. As much as I try. There, I just did that over the trash. Okay, it's still not the same, but we can use one. So straighten it out. This doesn't seem to be faster at all. And turn it around. I don't know if this is helping. Oh boy, I cut into the tag. I mean the other tag. Oh yeah, no, that's not even at all. Well, so much for that. Can't hurt to try. Carrie the Crafter. I watch his videos. And I will link him. He made a tag corner holder out of a credit card. Well, you know, some kind of a card, that type of thing. I tried it. No. I mean, it worked just as well as what you saw me do here. This is really bugging me. It's still not the same. We're just going to go with it. Okay. So, I like this. Do I like it better on here? Or not there? You know, maybe though, it almost looks like I'm really on purpose putting it sideways. I think we'll save that for another time. All right. Let's get some background. I'm going to get some of this kind of a gold colored doily. And let's get some of that on one of these tags. Sometimes I like doily a little better than I like book page. Just depends, I suppose, on who knows what. Could be the weather. Just kind of what am I in the mood for sort of thing. And yes, I'm using art glitter glue because if I try to do this with glue stick, I either ruin the doily or I ruin my glue stick because it rips into it. And there are people that put the glue stick on the tag first. I've tried that. My sense of where the glue stick needs to go and reality are not the same. So that doesn't work for me. But let's get this on. paper towel. I think it might be hanging off a bit. Oh, just a very tiny bit. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so we've got that. And let's see, maybe some book page. I've got some of that. Or that one has music notes. I've got some music note papers. Let's see about that. Kind of like the pink. And I kind of like it going up and down while the underneath is going horizontal. Okay. And let's get some glue stick on this. So what have you been doing? It's evening here. I want to say maybe it's almost 7 o'clock. But, you know, we're in the time of the year that the sun is hanging out longer, and we have daylight savings time, so it hangs out even longer. And so I feel like I have enough light. You let me know in the comments. But I feel like we've got enough light that we're videoing. I tell you, in your video prep, lighting is huge. I knew it was important, but wow, it really is important. Uh-oh. I knew that was getting that way. I found out, and see, I can barely pull this pin out. I found out that sometimes it's not so much my glue as it is the pin that I'm trying to drive into it. The pin gets goopy and doesn't want to fit. So let's just put a new pin in. And I saved the lid that it comes with. And I put the pin in there. And then, see? Okay. There. I taught you something. Okay, some kind of a background for this one. How about this book page? Book page and color. I'm going to tear it down, and I still may use them both, but not all in the exact same spot. Put the scissors away for now, and let's get some of this on. Glue stick. Put it up higher. And even if that gets a hole punched in it, that's okay. That's nice and glittery. And then maybe this one down here. Yeah. I'm going to just tear the straight edge off that bottom. Okay. Good. All right, that's a nice start. Now, too bad those white stickers didn't work. I was really hoping they would. I've got some other new stickers. I've also got this. Let's pull this out. Postage. This goes back to when I was doing some Valentine things. And the Valentine paper had postage. But I don't think that it screams Valentine's Day. Look at that. Those look good. I like that. Okay. I'm thinking about what else can go with it, but that's good. A little something behind it, maybe. I know we've got some behind it. Or maybe just one of my little stickers to go with it. One of these guys. like this. It's upside down. And it says postage on it. I'm liking it even better. That's a cute tag. Why not? Okay. Let's glue those down. I think glue stick will be fine. Oh, I need the pin. It's all right. I just had them. To get that sticker up. So I haven't even had my dinner yet because I know that if I would have stopped for dinner, then I would have run out of light. I just want to get through this video. And really strange thing, right when I was getting ready to start this and I had the camera, I turned the camera on so that I could line things up, and it gave me an error message. Camera failed. And I'm like, huh? But I just did it again and it was fine. But the camera still seems to be fine. It might just need rebooting. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know, if you said in the comments, give up on stickers, you can't get them apart, I would totally understand that feeling. All right. Now, these two guys. And they're cardstocky, but I think that I still will be fine with the glue stick. So music and postage. Does that go together? I guess it does now. Oh, that's going to get in the hole a bit. That's all right. It's really okay. But now, do I need a little something here? Maybe one of my labels. I think I have some that go up and down. I know I do, like this one. I don't think that looks too busy. I think this could even overlap that a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it's all rectangles, but I don't mind it. Seriously. I'm not just saying it like, pretend. No, I would tell you the truth. Plus, these things are all too much work to know right before you even hit the glue stick that you don't like it, you know? So, okay. I'm liking that. I do have the darker of my inks, my Tim Holtz colors that's in the archival, and I'm heading straight in. I think that ground espresso for this. And I'm not trying to put like a really heavy frame on it, just to get the white that is showing from cutting it from the cardstock. And this has printing on both sides. This is an old one from Tim Holtz. Okay. It does make a difference. I'm going to trim off that little part that's sticking up here. And let's punch a hole, which is going to go right through that stamp. I'm okay with that. And we'll put a topper on that. I'm going to put all of the tags are going to have white ribbon on the top because I just think that'll make a nice bit of continuity. Okay. One done. Two more to go for this little round. Okay, what am I thinking? That's a scary thought. That right there is scary. I have one more snippet, and I remember when I went to use it on something else, I felt like it was too dark. And it just fits, I can definitely tear off. Let's tear this off. Tear this off. I think that when you tear these bits off, it kind of gives it a little more of a, I collaged it specifically for this instead of a done ahead kind of thing. I mean, who cares? No one cares, but yeah, I think that adds something. Hey, I'm telling you, snippets are new to me, but they're a friend that's going to stick with it. And I realize a lot of this is covered, but if you're sitting where I am, it does still shimmer through a little bit. You can tell the difference from where this is just on the tag and where it's on the bit underneath. So, and even if it didn't, I know it's there. You know, I like it. Okay, let's get the paper towel, give it a good press. Snippets are definitely something we are going to do again. Let me know in the comments if you think another video with doing some snippets would be a good idea, because I'm going to make them no matter what. All right, let's go back to that ground espresso. I know I don't have everything in camera, but it's because I'm bringing you in as close as I can, because, you know, we're doing kind of smaller work. And again, I'm not trying to create a real dark frame. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I like that, but I don't think it's necessary for this, but it does make a difference to get that white. This needs a little more something right there. Yeah. Okay. You're going to be taking these tags and pushing them in and out of a belly band or in and out of a pocket. So you really don't want stuff that's sticking up. And I think since I'm working in a little bit of darker than normal, I'm seeing these little places because they cast a shadow. Yep, I think so. And center and punch. Okay, 2. Oh, thank you for joining me. This is so fun. I hope you're having fun. I really like doing these. And I like the lack of pressure because I am not like waiting with my journal in my lap to try to make something else to fit inside. Do you know what I mean? I'm just tearing this little bit of book page. This is from a Kincaid, was like a, oh, what would you call it? Like a coffee table book. And I turned the coffee table book into an art journal that I've done acrylics and stuff in, but you have to tear pages out when you make an art journal out of like you're altering a book, because if you don't, you end up straining the spine so much. So I harvested pictures and things from that. Now, come on, I just bragged about having a new pen. What's the problem? There is no problem. Quit acting like that. I'll just save that for when I'm done. Okay. This can go on with some glue stick. It picked up some ink or something from my glue book. Oh, it just rubs right off. Most of it. It's all right. I just know I need to use a little different spot here. No problem. There. Okay, good. Now, some Julie flowers. Why not? If not, why not? Maybe a Julie butterfly. Will they fit? This is rather narrow, but this is a narrow butterfly. I like it better down here. I may have to trim them up just a tiny bit to fit, but that's okay. And then maybe a Julie one of these. Why not? And then we'll put a flower up there. Well done. All right, this is that printing paper. So I need to use something. I haven't been using a lot of art glitter glue. I've been using that poster board and foam from Beacon, but this is so skinny. I think I need this tip. So it should be okay. Okay, good. Oh, that looks nice. I don't know though. Is he too big? Does it look like I'm stressed, you know? Well, what if he was like this and I cut part of him off? Is that better? No different? I'm going to stick him on like this. I'm not going to have him half hanging off. And I do things kind of half hanging off at times. Get the extra glue. This is the Beacon glue I was talking about. It feels clogged. I'll stick the art glitter glue one in. Now I'll stick it in here. Probably be really stuck. Oh. Oh yeah, that's good, Julie. Okay. We'll see what that does. Oy, oy. Oh, it's just barely. For heaven's sakes. Wow, I just used it, so... All right. I think it's okay. I didn't recheck my glues before I turned the video on because I just used them 15-20 minutes ago. There we go. This is another reason why I don't mind buying this glue from the Dollar Tree, and I know ounce per ounce it is cheaper if I would buy a bigger bottle, but these bottles do not do well with aging. they really do better, in my opinion, if I keep them moving. All right, now let's just wipe that tip off again. I do not have antenna on my own butterflies that I make because they're too hard to fussy cut, so I'll draw it in before we're done. All right, I've got glues all in front of me, and I can't see my ephemera. All right, a little flower. Like that. I think that looks adorable. Okay. On he goes. It's working better now. Even though I laid it down, but the glue all ran to the bottom. But the bottle's almost half full, so I don't know. Glues, dry time, these are all the things that can just frustrate an artist. Let's give this a good press because it's kind of on top of several things. I can see outside that the sky is turning pink. It's going to be a pretty sky tonight. All right. Now, does it need more? Well, let's get the antenna on. And I need 2 pens for that. Okay. It's a little skippy over the gold. I tell you, any metallics that I use, the Sharpie kind of resists it. And in all my years, I never had Sharpie resist anything. I'm just trying to round out this a little bit. There. That looks fine. Okay, I like this tag. I really do. Let's get the ground espresso. And I'm liking the darker tags for, you know, in combination with some lighter, brighter tags. You know, I'm going to trim that butterfly. There. Good. Okay. Well done. Punch a hole. And I'm liking this tag all over the place. I sure am. Okay. That's 3. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, do I have any more of the dark? I do. I do. Let's do a couple more dark ones. Another short one and another long one. All right. I like the way the doily looks. Let's pick a different color. That's good. Yeah, it's going to need a little trimming, but that's okay. Might be a little too big. Let's take a little off. I even like that better. And I like it where it's down a bit. Okay. Okay, art glitter glue. Do your stuff. So I'm working on some projects on the side that I need to get done. And I'll tell you, I love being a nurse. I've been a nurse over 40 years. But if this can turn into my job, I will be so happy. This is stopping. Whoa, shocking. And now we're in business. For a moment. Oh no. When art glitter glue starts to do that business, it's like there's something in there. I'm pushing so hard. If the glue went out as fast as I am pushing on the bottle, it would probably squirt all the way outside. So let's go, art glitter glue. People who have other glues that they're using instead of art glitter glue, they have the same problems. And honestly, unless it was the same strength, but in a no clog formula, I'm not interested, because this is a surefire thing. Okay. I like that. I'm going to trim it up right away because it's so bright that it just is distracting to me, hanging over the edge. All right. I like that. Now, what else do we have in this little knapsack of fun? I've got these. I think I used them on another tag along the way. And they're almost like they're little tags in themselves. But they're dark. So I should show you, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. They're darker. Now these are similar. I don't know what kind of bug that is. It looks like it has two heads. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I see. This one is like a tag too. Well, I like that. I sure do. Now this, is it the same? It is. Okay. I was seeing if I had another one in the square. Oh, now this is a totally different shape again. That one may be towards the top. This one could go way up to the top, but my hole punch would never, nah. Bring it down, Julie. I like this one. This one is not doing it for me. But maybe a bigger square like that on the bottom. And then maybe one like this. Maybe this one could go here. And then something else there. Let's see where we can go with this. Where did I take this out of? This? Oh, for heaven's sakes. No. Oh, it's pink. Dummy. Go with the pink. Okay. How about some of my round guys? I like those. And this is kind of greenish, orangish. See if we got another greenish, orangish. Yes. And okay, let's make this work because I'm liking it. Okay. So I don't know if these are stickers or not. Oh boy. Let's see. These, I got these from AliExpress a while back. And yes, I know when you talk about Temu, when you talk about AliExpress, there's a lot of pirating that goes on in China. I do not buy the things that are the copies of Tim Holtz. I do not buy the things that are the copies from other artists. I do not buy like Digi or paper pads. I mean, I've seen Stamperia paper pads on there, and they've got it 6x6. But that's all pirated. Avoid it. But when you're on AliExpress, you're picking from particular sellers. And I'll tell you, Asia and stationary things, they really have it down better than any company that I've come across in the United States. And why should I buy from the United States someone who just bought all their stuff from China? Because I can see the exact things. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I do buy from Temu. Yes, I do buy from AliExpress. But I'm very careful about what I'm buying, who I'm buying it from. And it's things that I cannot make. you know, they're tiny and they have a lot of detail. Okay, so where did I decide? I just started gluing things up here. But I like that. My air conditioning just kicked on. I think it was in the 80s. We still, I'm sure I sound like a very old rosary. We still have not had rain, and there is no rain in the 7-day forecast. And I just can't even think what's going to come of July and August, because that's when we normally have this kind of heat and dryness. Now, 80s is fine. 80s is not uncommon in June. But this no rain for weeks, at least 3 weeks. And it's just so sad. One day, wasn't last week, it was the week before, when I was driving to my job, which is in Kalamazoo. As I was leaving Grand Rapids, there was a rainbow. Maybe 10 drops of rain hit my car, and I don't think anything was recorded as that there was rain. So I don't think that helped. All right. I like this. I really do. Let's cut this because I'm so good at it. And this has kind of a frame just from the pattern, the print that was on there. It's kind of a calendar sort of a thing. See, it's got black here, 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 but it still has that white edge. So I'm going into the ground espresso. I'm getting rid of that white edge. It's one of those things that maybe it doesn't really show on a video as much as it does in person, but I'm hoping that someone is going to be enjoying the journal that this is all going in person. So there, punch a hole right through the month of May, and we got another one. Yay. Okay, another one. Say yes. It's okay, you can say yes. All right. Not gonna do doily again. Got to change things up a little bit. I've got, again, music note paper. And that's music note. Dare I do that again? Put music note on music note? Why not? And this music note has words. That doesn't. Okay. I like that. And I like the pink. Really, it's almost more of a magenta. Glue stick. I feel like we're moving right along. I hope it feels like that to you. I'm in the mood for a flower. And I like the purple on top of that magenta. And maybe one more. I like it. Couple of leaves. Oh, this is like a little small sprig. Let's do that. Oh, that's cute. I need to make more of those. More little ones. And I've got this little leaf. Let's make some room. Everything can move down, but I like it, so let's do it. Whoop. Nothing, nothing, and then a whole bunch. Okay. Yeah, I like those little sprigs. They're a little bit of work to get them to cut out. Let's get the flower on there before I get the other leaf, because we're working in tight quarters here. So when am I going to start that journal? To tell you the truth, now, like, the next 3 days I'm working. And between the drive and the fact it's a night shift and all that, I really cannot do this on days that I'm working. I wish I had a day job. I don't have a day job. And you know what? It's okay. I have the job that I'm supposed to have right now. And I am happy. But I do want this to turn into my job. But it's multifaceted. I've got some other things in the works towards turning this more into a lucrative endeavor, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'm not rushing out of nursing. It's a sure thing. Now, one of the things that's going to happen for me, do you mind if I talk business a little bit? Maybe you wish I wouldn't. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to start Medicare. And so that's going to change the amount I spend on my health insurance by a lot. So that's going to be another help. Oh, I just think this looks adorable. It's a sweet little tag. It really is. Let's cut the top off. And it doesn't have to be so much, Julie. And then maybe I can stick a little something on the top there. We'll see. We'll see if it needs it. Okay. See, something right here. Maybe a little, either a little label or one of those little stickers. This art glitter glue is giving me a bit of a fit. It hasn't happened in a long, long time. See if I can work this pin in before I give up. Because I think if I can get it in past the trouble spot, it'll help. Oh boy. Oh, now I pulled the little top off of the pin. Not to worry. There we go. Throw that away. Are you happy? Are you happy that you're causing me this grief when I'm trying to do a video? Speak up. What you got to say for yourself? You're causing me a lot of headache. Now knock it off. I have no idea if that helps, but it doesn't hurt. And I think it helps me. All right. Digging into one of my different little sticker things. Yeah, these are different. What about this? Nah, doesn't do anything for it. We need a little color. I'm digging. Ooh. Perfect. Perfect. She says. And you're thinking, yeah, but you got to get the back off of that. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. And I do have a pin in the box where the stickers are, and I keep forgetting to grab it. Oh, darn it, I'm through, but I made a hole in the sticker. Let's try at a different point. There we go. Thanks. Were you rooting me on? I could just feel it. I could sense it. All right. Okay. Now, punch the hole. I may go through that little tag that I just put on there. It doesn't matter. And there. Oh. Oh, that is sweet. How are we doing on time? Has anybody looked? I need to check. If my videos run over an hour, I just think, come on. You're not the President of the United States with a very important message. You know, you're not the Super Bowl. People are not going to want to sit still that long. And those of you who do, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, I'm going to look at the time. Oh, we got to get going. All right, let's take a look at what we've done. I'm reaching. The floor gets further away every year I live. Okay, so we've got this one. I want to make sure you can see them good. This one. And I'm glad we went with the dark. This one. And this one. Oh, another one's hiding. Oh, look at that. So we've got those four, and then this one. I'm going to put it sideways. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. Today's a great day to subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, like. It helps me a lot. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye now.